teaches you the secrets to the breath, and when you learn the secrets to the breath, you will learn the secret to the Buddha's breath, you will learn the secret to the six-pack, and the secret to the serpent hood. So I say, well, I heard the six-pack. You heard it? Ursha the singer. Take the shirt off. All the young brothers take their shirt off. They got six-packs, right? So he started teaching me the secret of what this breath could do. And I developed a six-pack and a Buddha's breath and a serpent's hood. And I have some videotapes that if I showed you, you would not believe what the control we're supposed to have over our breathing to help our internal organs. So anyway, I studied with him. At that time, there was only a couple of African Americans going way out to Glenview. He did a conference once. 5,000 Europeans showed up from all those western suburbs. 5,000, 4 black people. And that was in 1971. Well, anyway, I went on studying. These same friends of mine said, when I told them about my condition, they said, you need to go see this doctor named Dr. Sidney. He was a naturopath. You all heard of him? And I, guru, I went and studied with Dr. Sidney. And after I had studied, because I had a knee problem. My knee used to fall out of the socket. From playing football, I injured my knee. So sometime when it falls out the socket, the pain would be excruciating. I would be on the street kicking my leg like this, trying to kick it back in the socket. And the people would be like, watch that crazy brother. He's kicking his leg. Something must be wrong with him. But they didn't know my knee was out of the socket and I was trying to kick it back in to stop the pain. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it would not. Sometimes my knee would be out the socket for a day or two. Excruciating. Anyway, I went to this Dr. Sidney, and so he started taking care of my knee and taking care of my back, because I used to have a condition called hyperlordosis. How many of you all heard of this? No. This is a condition that your back is way up. They call you high pockets. They used to call me high pockets. My back used to be up like this. Now, for you all over there, I'm going to turn around and let you all see it like this. I used to walk like this. Now, my hand is up because I used to be an Ursha in the church. That's why my hand was up like this. I used to walk like this. To show you all, I used to walk like this. And they called me high pockets. So Dr. Sidney was working on my back, working on my knee, and he corrected these problems I had. And then the Swami, he taught me the secrets of the breath. And so by the time I was 22, I was a master in yoga. I knew the secrets of the breath. I had lost the 100 pounds I gained. Changed my diet, because in yoga they teach you about eating a very healthy diet that is more wholesome to your body working better. So then after going to Dr. Sidney and getting these treatments, Dr. Sidney said, you need to go to the school and become a doctor, because you've sent me 80 patients. One of them was my mother. He said, you need to go to school so that you can learn how to take care of all these people you done sent me. So I said, okay. At that time I worked for the telephone company. And I worked in a department called PBX, which was a department where you work in the different companies and you don't be out on the street. You just work in different companies. You work on a lot of different equipment. You know, you see in these companies where they have the phones, they got the lights, and they ring each other on the inside and what have you with the extensions. I put in those systems. So anyway, I went to school, became a doctor. The first patient after 3 weeks in the school was a patient that had cerebral palsy. And this patient used to walk with the shakes like this. And could not walk normal and had never lifted her head up. And at 18 years old, she was in a handicap school. So this patient could not lay down. The patient had never laid down in her entire life. If she tried to lay down on her back, she would go into convulsive spasms, as well as laying face down. And so this was my introduction to understanding the nervous system and how the nervous system works in the naturopathic science of regenerating the body. Within a couple of months, this patient was laying down, no more spasms. This patient was able to walk normal with her head up normal.